Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, unable to move your legs because a heavy, purring warmth has settled there? Or maybe you've opened your eyes to find a pair of blinking, affectionate eyes staring right back at you from the pillow next to your head. It feels like love, doesn't it? But with male cats, there is often a deeper, more instinctive language being spoken. When he chooses to sleep with you, he isn't just seeking warmth, he is telling you something profound about how he views your role in his world. The bond of protection. In the wild, sleep is the most vulnerable state a predator can enter. For a male cat whose instincts are wired towards territory and defense, closing his eyes means dropping his guard completely. When he chooses to do this pressed against your side, he is engaging in a mutual pact of protection. He isn't just looking for a safe spot, he is designating you as his safe harbor. But it goes both ways. By sleeping with you, he is also guarding you. His presence is a signal to the world that you are part of his clouder, his family unit. He is placing his trust in your vigilance while simultaneously offering his own heightened senses to keep you safe through the night. Seeking your core heat. While we often romanticize the emotional reasons, we cannot ignore the biological reality of a cat's needs. Your male cat is a heat-seeking missile, and you are the warmest thing in the room. A cat's basal body temperature is higher than a human's, meaning they have to work harder to maintain that heat while they sleep. But there is a nuance here specific to male cats. They often prefer sleeping near your head or chest, areas where heat radiates most intensely. This isn't just about comfort, it's about efficiency. By borrowing your body heat, he conserves his own energy for the next day's hunts, whether that's chasing a toy mouse or patrolling the living room. It is a survival tactic wrapped in a cuddle. The scent of security. Your scent is the most comforting perfume your cat knows. To us, a bed smells like laundry detergent and fabric softener, but to your cat, it smells intensely of you. Male cats in particular rely heavily on scent marking to define their territory and their social bonds. When he sleeps in your bed, he is immersing himself in your pheromones. This act is known as scent mingling. By coating himself in your smell and coating you in his, he is creating a unified family scent. It's a way of claiming you, but also of reassuring himself. If he wakes up startled, the first thing he smells is you, which instantly lowers his cortisol levels and helps him drift back into a deep, restful slumber. Establishing hierarchy and trust. There is a subtle power dynamic at play when a male cat chooses his sleeping spot. You might notice he has a specific spot he returns to every night, perhaps the corner of the bed or right between your legs. This isn't random. In the feline world, sleeping positions can indicate hierarchy. However, unlike dogs who might sleep at your feet to show submission, a cat sleeping on you or right next to your face is often displaying a sense of equality or perhaps ownership. He sees you not as a master but as a peer, a fellow member of his colony. He is comfortable enough to share his most prime real estate with you, signaling a level of trust that overrides his solitary nature. The kitten instinct, revived. Have you ever noticed your male cat kneading the blanket or your stomach before he settles down? This behavior, often called making biscuits, is a direct throwback to kittenhood. When he was a kitten, he would knead his mother to stimulate milk flow while feeding. As an adult, this behavior is a sign of ultimate comfort and regression to a state of pure contentment. When he does this before sleeping with you, he is viewing you with the same reverence and safety he felt with his mother. For male cats who in the wild would eventually leave their mothers to find their own territory, retaining this behavior with a human signifies a unique, lifelong attachment that transcends natural independence. Anxiety and separation. Sometimes the reason he sleeps with you is rooted in what happens when you aren't there. Male cats can form incredibly deep attachments and can suffer from separation anxiety just as dogs do. If you work long hours or travel, his desire to sleep with you might be a compensatory behavior. He has missed you during the day, and night is the only time he has uninterrupted access to you. Sleeping on top of you or touching you ensures that if you move or get up, he will know immediately. It is his way of tethering himself to you, ensuring that you don't disappear again. It is a bittersweet sign of just how much your presence anchors his emotional reality. The alpha's vulnerability. Male cats often carry themselves with a certain bravado. They are the prowlers, the hunters, the kings of the backyard, but this alpha persona is exhausting to maintain. When he comes to bed with you, he is shedding that heavy mantle. In the quiet of the bedroom, he doesn't have to be tough or alert. He can be soft. He can expose his belly, the most vulnerable part of his body, without fear of attack. This shift from stoic observer to cuddly sleeper is a privilege reserved only for those he loves most. It is a profound compliment that he feels he doesn't need to perform masculinity or dominance when he is curled up next to you. Monitoring your health. There are countless anecdotes of cats sensing illness in their owners, and science is beginning to catch up. Cats have an acute sense of smell and can detect chemical changes in the body that we cannot. If your male cat suddenly starts sleeping on a specific part of your body, or changes his sleeping habits to be closer to you, he might be sensing something is off. He could be reacting to a change in your body temperature, a fever, or even stress hormones. His presence is a form of nursing. His purr, which vibrates at a frequency known to promote healing and bone density, might be his attempt to help you recover. He is watching over you, attuned to your biological shifts. Territorial claiming rituals. We discuss scent, but territory goes deeper. Your bed is the centerpiece of the room, the throne of the household. By sleeping there, your male cat is claiming the highest value asset in his territory. If you have other pets, his presence in the bed is a clear message to them. I have the best spot and I am closest to the provider. It is a passive way of asserting dominance without conflict. He doesn't need to hiss or fight, he just needs to occupy the space. By allowing him to sleep there, you are essentially validating his claim, reinforcing his status within the home's social structure. It makes him feel secure in his rank and reduces behavioral issues elsewhere. The comfort of routine. Cats are creatures of habit, and male cats often thrive on a strict schedule. Once sleeping with you becomes part of his routine, it becomes essential to his circadian rhythm. He knows the signs: the lights go out, the teeth get brushed, the duvet is pulled back. These cues tell his brain it is time to wind down. If you lock him out, he becomes distressed not just because he is separated from you, but because his world has lost its predictability. He relies on your sleep cycle to regulate his own. Your breathing pattern, your heartbeat, and your stillness act as a metronome for his own rest. He sleeps better because you are sleeping. Deepening the emotional cord. Ultimately, the choice to sleep with you is an act of love. It is the quietest, most honest expression of affection a cat can give. In the daylight, he might be independent, aloof, or playful. He might ignore you when you call or scratch the furniture. But in the dark, when the house is silent, he strips away all those pretenses. He returns to the source of his care and affection. He is telling you that despite his independence, he chooses you. Every night he jumps onto the bed is a renewal of your bond, a silent vow of companionship that says, "You are my family and this is where I belong." So guys, the next time you feel that familiar weight settle on the bed, remember that it isn't just about a warm spot to nap. It is a complex mix of trust, protection, instinct, and love. He is trusting you with his life, guarding yours and soaking in the comfort of your existence. It is a silent conversation between two species that understand each other perfectly in the dark. Does your male cat have a specific spot he loves to sleep in? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the feline mind. Sweet dreams to you and your furry guardian.